All right. So welcome everybody. And for those of you who don't know me, I think everybody knows me here. I'm Adam, and I'm with Om Home Shala. And we are super grateful here at Om Home Shala to have the opportunity to offer these free Parkinson's focused yoga therapy classes for people with Parkinson's, other neurodegenerative diseases, and their caregivers. And this series of programs, of course, focuses on certain symptoms of Parkinson's. And tonight, our focus is on digestion and respiration and the intersections of digestion and respiration. So what we're going to be working on this evening is really thinking about what are the most supportive pieces for facilitating improved digestion that we can do through a yogic practice. And one of the most important things that we're going to be doing in that respect is deep belly breathing. Anytime you're able to slow down the breath and down regulate, when we're able to breathe deep and low into the belly, diaphragmatic breathing, or breathing with sound, we're going to be triggering a couple of different really important physiological functions in the body. One of them is we're going to be increasing vagal tone, which is going to turn on that rest and digest function in the body as we're eating. It's going to help us not be in that stressed out state where our digestive function is interrupted. One of the other things that happens is through that gentle movement in the belly, we're actually stimulating peristalsis. We bring blood flow to all the digestive organs, including the liver, the kidneys, the pancreas, your gallbladder, and all of your intestinal tract. And so we want to create this very gentle rhythmic movement to stimulate movement through the digestive tract. One of the other things that we're going to be considering is that you are going to improve your digestive function if you're able to break down your food better. And part of the way that we can improve that process is by making sure that there's some squeezing happening in the abdomen. So more than just that gentle belly breathing, we're going to incorporate a few twists into our practice today. Hey, Richard, good to see you. Get you logged in here. Actually, I'll log you in just a minute. We're going to get ready with our practice, and then we will get you logged in at the end. Okay. So again, we're going to be focusing on deep belly breathing, breathing with sound, creating space in the abdomen, and also space in the upper part of the chest, because when we get really rigid in the upper part of the body, it also can create some dysfunction in the movement of the diaphragm. Some restriction in the movement of the diaphragm. And we want our diaphragm and our pelvic floor, which are the two diaphragms in the body. One separates our chest, our upper part of our chest, from all of the visceral organs here. And then the other is at the base of the spine. And it's like a little net that holds everything else inside. And they both move. And we want them to move together, up as you exhale, down as you inhale. So as you breathe in, you want to feel that dropping down, that stretching out of the low belly. And as you breathe out, you want to feel this drawing inward and upward on the exhale. And so we're going to be working through just targeting some of that movement a little bit today, and also opening up the upper part of the chest, creating space in the side body so that there's good movement for you to breathe. We're also going to be working a little bit with sound today. Through sound, we get a lot of vibration in the body. And when we get that vibration, we can stimulate certain digestive functions, as well as just general relaxation. And all of these things are very important for improved digestive health. One of the reasons why this is so important is because many people who have Parkinson's take a lot of medications. Medications can have an impact on your digestive function. Parkinson's itself also has a number of effects on the body, and one of them is neuromuscular, creating a lot of rigidity in the body. And so where there's that rigid stiffness, it doesn't allow for much movement, which is essential to get food to move through the digestive tract. So we want to start just in general, getting more fluidity, more movement in the body, in our tissues, creating space. And then we also want to play around with creating compression through some twists, which is going to help break down all of our food. It's also going to bring good blood flow, fresh blood to all of our vital organs, which is going to help carry the nutrients when you do break down your food to all of the tissues of the body. And so all of these are really super essential pieces and can be achieved really well with a very simple protocol. And so we're going to be going through that protocol today. I invite you first to just come to whatever is your most comfortable seat. You can let your hands come to rest down on your knees and just sit up as tall as you can. Once you're sitting up, you might check in. Are you sitting all the way in the back of the chair? Maybe even scoot forward in the chair just a hair, so there's a little space behind you. Then you're gonna lean forward, lean back and forward and back a few times. And just notice as you're leaning forward, leaning back, what's happening in your hips. Can you feel your pelvis tipping forward and backward? We want to start getting a little bit of movement, a little rocking into the pelvis. And we want to start to become aware of where our shoulders are, where our ears are. We want to find that place where we can position them directly over the pelvis so that that natural curve of the spine can return and we can sit up nice and tall in an effortless way and the pelvis isn't tipped forward or back. We want to come to that neutral place. Once you find that spot, I'm going to invite you to also, again, just tip a little sideways, right and left a couple of times. And just notice if there's any restriction in the side body, maybe in your low back or in the hips. Maybe you even feel it up the back near your arms and shoulders, maybe in your neck. And then again, you're going to try to find that middle place, right in the middle. Very good. From here, we're going to go ahead and pick up the shoulders, give them a nice little squeeze, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to release the shoulders down the back. Very good. From here, you're going to gently drop your chin down toward the chest. And then draw your head straight back, keeping the chin dropping down a little bit, but draw your head back. Almost like you're trying to push the back of your head into a wall. Notice if it increases any tension in the jaw. See if you can soften that up a little bit. Release the effort just a little bit. And then breathe in through the nose. As you exhale, we're going to exhale out through the mouth with sound. Almost like a hissing or shh sound coming out. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth with sound. Very good. We'll do a few more of those. Your own pace, breathing in and out with sound. Very good. And then from here, we're going to press the hands in together. Feel the hands pressing. Feel your feet pressing down into the floor. Close your eyes. And we're going to do that same thing again, but we're going to interlace the fingers. As we breathe in, we're going to lift the elbows up. As you exhale, we're going to make that sound, but we're going to bring the elbows back in together, tip the head back. Twice more like that, breathing in, lifting up. Exhale. Breathing in, lifting up. Exhale. And then lowering the head back to neutral, releasing that interlacing of the fingers, placing one hand on your heart and one hand down on the belly. From here, we're going to explore sound through the mantra Om. I'm going to chant Om, but we're going to break it down. We're going to start with just the ah sound. So working through vibration to stimulate the body and create relaxation. Deep breath in. Tipping that head back again, opening the mouth as wide as you can and saying, ah. Good. We'll do twice, more like that. Deep breath in. Ah. One more time. Deep breath in. Ah. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is bring our attention to the throat. So we probably felt some of that raspy or constriction energy in the back of the throat when we were making that ha sound. But now we're going to do it a little different. We're going to do it with the ooh sound. So it can be like a O and maybe start to close even a little more into a ooh. Deep breath in. Oh. Deep breath in. Oh. One more time, big and deep and full. Oh. The last part of the building of the Om is the sound. So this is where we close the mouth all the way. This is going to create the most vibration in the mouth and the face. You'll feel it up under the eyes, behind the nose. And you're just going to cover the teeth with your lips and make a sound, like something tastes really good. Deep breath in. Mm. Deep breath in. Mm. Very good. One more time. Deep breath in. Mm. Good. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put all of those sounds together. So we're going to start with tipping the head back, opening the mouth as wide as you can. Ah. As you start to bring the head forward, you're going to start to close the mouth a little bit. It'll turn into that ooh. And then you're going to find, remember that chin tuck, that little chin tuck we did? We'll do that chin tuck at the end as you close the mouth all the way to make that sound. We're going to do this 7 times. Deep breath in. Ah. Deep breath in. Oh. Breathe in. Oh. 4 more at your own pace. Oh. Whenever you finish, just taking a moment to sit quiet and close your eyes if you like. Just continue to see if you can feel the sensation of that vibration in the body. Very good. From here, you're going to bring one hand low near the navel and one hand to your center of your chest, to the sternum. I invite you to take a deep breath in to the lower hand. Feel the belly expand with breath. Breathe in a little bigger into the chest. And then just softly let the breath go. We'll do that a couple of times. Into the belly, into the chest, release. Into the belly, into the chest, release. Into the belly, into the chest. Exhale. One more time. Into the belly, into the chest. Exhale. Very good. And then letting the hands come down. Roll the shoulders up and back. And we'll start to create a little bit more space in the body here. Go ahead and reach your arms up and overhead. Stretch them up, reach them up. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Go ahead and pull the belly button in here. Keep reaching. You can softly tuck the chin, but reach your hands back, almost like you're trying to reach them back behind you. Stretching back, reaching back. And then turn the palms out. On the exhale, you're going to slowly lower your arms down. Deep breath in. Exhale and lower. We'll do that twice more. Reaching up. Big breath in. Exhale and lower. One more time. Big breath in. Reach up. Turn the palms out. Exhale and lower. Very good. Letting the hands rest on the knees. And we'll do a little bit of seated cat-cow. So inhaling, lifting the heart, arching the back, collarbones lift. And then exhale, leaning back, rounding the back, pulling the navel in toward the spine, chin toward chest. Inhale, lifting up, looking up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lifting up, looking up. Exhale, round. Good. We'll do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in, lifting up, looking up. Exhale, round. Very good. Coming back to center. From here, we're going to get into the side body. So we just did extension and flexion. Now we're going to start working into the side body, getting our spine to do some lateral movements. So we're going to do that with the monkey hara, which is also useful because it helps to engage the diaphragm through sound. And so let me tip my camera down just a tiny little bit. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see what we're doing here. One hand's going to come to the armpit. The other hand's going to reach down, way down, reaching, reaching, reaching. And then we're going to switch, come the other direction. And then switch. Good. We're going to start moving back and forth. And then we're going to add sound to it. As you switch each time, you're going to take a big exhale and make the sound ha, 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 ha. Good. Big breath in. Reach your arms up, stretch up, reach up, look up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. You might feel your heart rate up a little bit. You might feel the abdomen's a little more activated, which is what we want. Take a nice, easy breath in. Breathe in a little bigger. Softly exhale. Calming the energy back down. Breathing in. Breathing in bigger. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing in bigger. Exhale. Twice more. Breathing in. Breathing in bigger. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing in bigger. Exhale. Very good. Lowering the hands down. Hands can rest on the knees. And we're going to begin to make some Sufi circles. This combines that extension and flexion and that lateral side movement. We're just moving in a big circle. Getting here into our pelvic floor muscles, into the lower limbs. You might begin to pump the belly in and out, letting the belly expand as you breathe in and come forward, pulling the navel in as you pull back and round back. You can get your head, neck, and shoulders involved. Very good. And then switching directions. And then coming back to neutral. From here, we're going to do a little bit of opening and twisting. So now we're starting to rotate the spine in a different way. We'll begin by reaching the right hand back into the space behind you, stretch back, reach back. Look back past your fingertips, big breath in. And then exhaling, reaching up and away at a diagonal. Inhaling, let the belly expand with breath. Exhale, reach and twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Very good. 3 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath in, big and deep and full. Exhale and twist. Very good. Coming back to center. Let's try the other side. Reaching back, stretching back, looking back to the left. Big breath in. Exhale, twist and reach. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist. Inhale to open. Exhale, twist and reach. 3 more. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. One more breath in, big and deep and full. Exhale and twist. Very good. Lowering that hand down. Coming back to neutral. Go ahead and press the hands into heart center. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Very good. From here, we're going to do a little bit of deeper compression. So we're going to do that by picking up the knees, and then we'll come into another twist afterwards. So go ahead and pick up one knee at a time. You're going to pick up the knee, hold, try to sit up as tall as you can, and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Take a moment, press the hands in together. Feel your feet pushing evenly down into the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, pick up the other knee. Exhale. Sitting up as tall as you can. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Both hands come back to heart center. Both feet pushing down evenly into the floor. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Very good. And then from here, you're going to take your right hand and you're going to place it onto your left knee. Then you're going to take your left hand, you're going to reach it back into the space behind you, holding onto the back of your chair or the seat of your chair, looking over your left shoulder. Drop those shoulders down, push your feet into the floor, sit up nice and tall, looking over your shoulder. And we're going to take 5 slow, deep breaths right here. Very good. Unwinding, coming back into center, pressing the palms in together, feet down into the floor. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Very good. Now we're going to take the left hand, we're going to bring it to the right knee. Right hand is going to reach back behind you, reaching for your chair. Looking over your right shoulder, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders drop down. 5 slow, deep breaths. Very good. Unwinding, coming back to center, pressing the palms in together, pressing the feet down into the floor. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. And then gently release. Very good. From here, we're going to pick up our right knee again. And we're going to see, can you take your right leg and cross it over your left leg? Can you get that right knee to cross over the left leg? Excellent. Then holding on to that right knee with your left hand, and take your right hand and reach it back behind you. We're coming back into that twist, looking over your right shoulder, sitting up nice and tall. Stay here. Feel the compression in the belly. Feel that twisting in the spine. 5 slow deep breaths. When you finish, you'll come back to center, uncross those legs, press the hands in together, press both feet firmly into the floor, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Very good. We'll do it the other way. Picking up the left knee this time, crossing that leg over, holding onto that knee with your right hand, and reaching the left hand back behind you. Sitting up nice and tall, looking over your left shoulder. Feel the movement and the squeezing that comes from breathing. 5 slow deep breaths. Very good. Unwinding, coming back to center, uncrossing those legs, pressing both feet down into the floor, hands pressing into each other, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Easy breath out. Breathe in halfway. Breathe in all the way. Exhale, release. Breathe in halfway. Breathe in all the way. Exhale, release. One last time. Half inhale. Complete inhale. Complete exhale. Very good. And then we're going to close our practice with a little bit of pranayama. And so I'm going to invite you to just get as comfortable as you can here. And we're going to do some single nostril breathing. We're going to start with left nostril breathing, followed by right nostril breathing. And then we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. This is going to slow down the nervous system. It's going to provide a lot of control through coordinating your diaphragm with your pelvic floor. And it should relax the muscles in the body a little bit. Go ahead and block the right nostril. And you're just going to slowly breathe in and out through the left. You want, you can even close your eyes here. Very good. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. This is gonna help wake the energy back up. When we do right nostril breathing, it increases a little bit of energy in the system while still allowing us to remain relatively relaxed. Breathing in and out through the right. We would receive one pack without a steak. Very good. Right, and then the last thing we're gonna do is gonna be alternate nostril breathing. So we'll begin by blocking the right nostril, breathing in through the left, switching, breathing out through the right, in through the right, out through the left. In through the left, out through the right. In through the right, and out through the left. Pressing the palms in together, coming back into a neutral seated position. And we'll close our practice today with a final Om. Deep breath in. Ah. Thank you so much for joining us for our evening practice here with focusing on the relationship between respiration and digestion. I hope you all gain something valuable from this practice today. I hope you all are digesting your food well, or will if you haven't had dinner yet, and that you all have a wonderful, relaxed evening. Thank you so much for joining us for this practice. Namaste.